All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, March 17th. Just took down some whole lot of Brunellos last night, and you'll read about it in what I drank yesterday. But first, what have we got to sell you today? Well, some of you may have heard, man, I'm leaving town. So we've got some offers going out on some of the top stuff we've got in the store over the next week while I'm gone. So make sure to tune in, even though you know I'm not here. The store will be open, and the guys will be ringing the cash register, and a lot of great offers going to be going out while I'm gone, like this one right here, vintage Burgundy and Bordeaux, and one champagne, the 75 Dom Perignon that we found in this cellar up in Boca Raton, an incredible cache of older vintage Burgundies and Bordeaux. And you know, South Florida is home to about 20% of all of the collectibles that reside in the United States of America. That's right, folks. We've got an incredibly wealthy population down here. We've got Naples, we've got Miami, Broward County, we've got Palm Beach. You've got other areas of the state where there's a lot of wine collectors, a lot of people that live dual residency in Florida and in other states, and a lot of aging wine drinkers here. So we get approached all the time with private sellers, something we're now able to clear legally for you if you're looking to sell your wine. That's right, folks. You won't believe what some of the things like Lafite Rothschild are worth if you've got them in your cellar. But today, we've got a great collection of older Burgundies and some older Bordeaux, but the majority of this cellar, 78, 79 vintage Burgundy, 78, a legendary vintage from Burgundy, 79 also very good. You can look at Burgundy by the nines, and most of the nines were outstanding vintages. You know, 09, 99, 89, 79, 69, 59, 49, etc., etc. That's really as far back as you want to go with most Burgundies. And I can tell you the village wines from 78, like the Santenay and the Alex Courton from Joseph Drouhin, absolutely fantastic shape. If you look at a lot of these bottles, they look like new bottles. Of course, you're going to get some short fills, and I've removed all of those from this cellar, and I've been opening them up just to see the quality of the storage here. And I can tell you, I've only had one or two bottles that we've had to toss down the drain. One of the greatest old Burgundies that I've ever had has come from this cellar, the 1978 Joseph Drouhin Echezeaux. And this was a bottle that had a short fill about a half an inch shorter than this bottle. The cork was falling down into the bottle. I just pushed on the top, it fell in. I strained it out very carefully, and the wine was magic. Absolutely stunning. Just unbelievable that a wine this old that had been compromised by a cork that was failing was still beautiful. I cannot wait to taste one of the bottles of this Echezeaux that's got a full fill. Hey, well, I may never get to it. $275. Whoop. I'm sorry, $232, whatever it is for sale on this offer. It's cheaper than the current release from them. Where do you find vintage wines that have been stored properly that are cheaper than the current release? Right here, folks. And we've got some great Bordeaux on this offer also. 75 Talbot, 1982 Becherville. Just in beautiful condition. You know, there was a little bit of mold on some of the labels, but let me tell you, one of the things that I'm always look for in a cellar is moisture, and mold is not a bad thing in a wine cellar. Actually, it's a pretty good thing. That means the humidity was right. In Florida, usually that's not a problem. It's the temperature, but hey, that's why we opened up a few bottles to check and see how the wine tasted, and even the short bottles in excellent condition here, folks. Check it out, all the vintage Burgundy Bordeaux on this offering. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.